Howdy, howdy, Dorn. Howdy, all. Hope you're well today. We are going to go ahead and get ourselves started. We're here in Arlia, pretty much where we logged off. I actually ran out of the out of the crafting pavilion because this character can't do anything in there. I mean, you can craft, you can't use the mailbox. But we do have some mail. That bag full of loot we dropped off for Coswald yesterday has been paid for. And so we got 20 grand in our pocket from that. It's a little 20,000 bag we made. And let's go ahead and see what that does to our overall loot. Because it's 20,439. Because we bought this strength gear. So, hey, Conjure Dragon! Still gotta send those out. We never got back onto Coswald yesterday, as you might recall. They are piling up. They will be sent out. Yeah, we'll do... You know what? Here, in case we don't get to Coswald today, because we're gonna go on QA and everything, so we could actually roll for your Book of Learning as well, so that I know which one to send out. That way I can send that out off stream, because I like to do the roll on stream. It's fun. That way you get to see what comes up. Also, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Let's go ahead and pop out tab 6, and we will roll a 100-sided die. And if it rolls a 1 to 50, you'll be getting a common Book of Learning. 51 to 80 will earn you an uncommon. 81 to 95 is a rare, and 96 and above will get you a legendary Book of Learning. Hey, Zealot, how you doing? So let's go ahead and put that roll in. 100-sided die / roll 100 with a result of 46. So just under the threshold for uncommon, but under it is. So that'll be a common Book of Learning we're sending out. I can't make notes on my rewards queue, so I'm just gonna have to make a little paper note here when we send it out, just to make sure I'm not forgetting. Although I guess if I did forget, I could always just send you, it's not like I could send you a lower level one by accident, so it could only really work out in your favor. Oh, and which name did you want those sent to? Specifically, or I mean, I doubt you particularly care because they're all in the same account, but I always like to check just until, just to make sure. Because they do have different mail logs, right? Okay, you don't care at all. Okay, cool. I'll just do Henry then. I know you primarily as Henry, just because that was the first one. At least that I knew you as. On the same account, they do have different, still have different mail logs though, right? I guess that's the only place it'd make any difference, but it doesn't. Even that, I don't know why it would actually matter. Okay. Cool. Thank you very much. So those will be sent out. You get 2 bundles of joy and a common Book of Learning coming your way. Hopefully today if we get back on Coswald, but we'll see how long we spend on QA. We also want to take Coswald on QA and drop that legend spec, but I don't think only being able to stack what does that give us? 2 stacks of a Splintering Strike or something? We'll test it out, but I don't see it really working. Probably Flare. Hello. How you doing, Zealot? Yeah. Sorry. Some of them gerbs, yeah. I was my gerb last night was sufficient enough that I didn't get back to do the upper tiers crying shame. Finalize that. I didn't even post a thing saying, hey, it's over. But the crying shame challenge for Nebula time trials is in fact over as of midnight central. So thank you to everyone who entered. But yeah, I've tried to update that thread at some point too. Because last night I was just working, but I'll have to update that. I did. I got during a little sit down break out of the heat. I did get both Fire Mage videos uploaded. They were in the backlog. So again, there's a 24-hour delay moving those things to YouTube. Yesterday's video will go up, and tomorrow today's will go up, and it'll always be delayed by 24 hours as per the terms of service, but. We're up to date on that, as up to date as we can be on that now. So that's at least good. I at least got that done in betwixt proper gerbs. All right. So, we are going to. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me save this document. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, just a little something to divide up however you feel. Actually, I saw how you divided it up already. I'll say divide up however you feel amongst the prizes, but I know how you divided it up because I saw the updated loot bags. Which for anyone who hasn't seen those, do check them out for Flair's fetid fishing, fighting, flight, troll, dungeon 3.0, I think is the official name, if I've gotten that right. Light Flight. I love Light Flight Fight 3.0. Fetid 4. I think most of us have probably seen the thread. If you haven't seen the thread, just scroll to the top. But this is the latest post with the updated prize packs in it. There we have it. So we have the main prize is 3,500 Kodos. Extra Life 2022 cloak. There'll be another one of those coming out soon. I think for 2023. Vulcan Jedi's in the midst of his Extra Life drive right now. A 3-pack of Fish Thrones, a Mare's Fitness reward, 2 Obsidian potions, 25 regen potions, 25 regen imbued potions, a Fish Finder cloak, a Troll Encounter room. Oh, that's appropriate. I forgot about those. I should have sent some of those over. They're already in there though. And Troll Spare Ribs 25 count as well. Booby prizes. I don't know how all these are going to be determined. But booby prizes. One is 1,000 Crowns of the Obsidian. Death Bunny painting, 5 baked Paku, Darkstar 2-handed sword, nice. Community cloak, Merits Obsidian potions is there. There's also an odd container flotsome in there. You get a fishing ring out of that is probably about the best thing. But you get any of the fishing rings, you get a fishing cloak, you get good baits and stuff like that out of there. Oracle Eye Throne, and then the regen imbued and Troll Spare Ribs as well. The other booby prize after that is 300 Kodos. We're already at the other booby prize, and we're still at 300 Kodos. Plus, you get the a fitness and a yoga emote. You get 2 obsidian potions. You get the extra life cloak. You get the regen potions. You get a recipe for restoration aether, which is the one that drops off of the boss in Elysium, and a ring of log greater, and a which apparently you could use next time to place higher than other booby. And Troll Spare Ribs in that as well. And then someone completely at random, no matter if you haven't won another prize, it doesn't matter the size of the fish you turn in, you'll be in the running to get Extra Life 2021 cloak, floating barrel flotsome, same thing. You could get good stuff out of that, cylinders and whatnot, but also that was just a really cool deco, so I really would hate to bust one of those open. The regen potions and Troll Spare Ribs in that one as well. So really big prizes. Did he? Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go check that out. I'm gonna wait a little bit while, just because it takes a while for folks to come in. But we're gonna flip over to QA and check that out, and hopefully check out the leaderboards and see if the leaderboards are updating every 10 minutes, if that may in this patch. I know Ravelox was saying he does not quite have the patch notes ready, and he's got a lot on his plate today, it sounds like, so they might not be in particularly soon today. But we can poke and see if that leaderboard's in there, or you might know already. Oh, are they still? Well, but so the leaderboards on QA are pulling live data, or is there no QA leaderboards period? Okay, so if they're pulling the live data, the question would be if that leaderboard code is a separate thing, because that means if they're updated, if that code changes in this build, then it would just be updating the live leaderboards every 10 minutes, yeah? Okay, yeah, cool. All right, yeah, we'll take a little look at it, see if we can discern anything. Yeah, hopefully that's in there. We can take a look at that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and we have all the strength gear on that we bought yesterday. So what I'm actually gonna do is go up to my deck builder, and we're gonna start getting a little bit more into proper decks. So I'm gonna delete this deck, which is the first one. This is the default one called ranged. I'm gonna delete this one as well. This is the kind of the main deck we use here, and it does have proper gear tie now as well. But what I'm actually going to do is copy it out after renaming it. So this is Primary Fire, I guess, as good as a name as any right now. Oh no, nah, I just use current equipment instead of done. All right, well, equipment. This uses greater sorcery rings. Oh, we already have. Why do we have a? Oh, so this will use civility neck. This will use our Fustian belt. This will use our clockwork, Carapacian chest, hard maple staff. All right, so any of these that aren't locked will lock because it's going to start getting tossed into our inventory as we switch decks. Oh, that's locked. Okay, so use this equipment for this deck. Primary Fire, done. And then we're going to copy this deck. And this one is going to be modify bludgeon keep stacks because this one we are going to actually keep all our fire stuff on here just so we don't lose those stacks. Although for the particular fight we're really focusing on this for, it won't matter too much. But we want to throw on all of this gear. And also the two-handed hammer we got. And we want to take out Fire Arrow, clear that out, and put in our Bludgeon Crushing Blow attack. And eventually we're going to have all of our glyphs in here. All 5 of them once we hit level 80. Right now we're level 40, so we only have 4 glyphs. That's okay. And then use current equipment, and done. And then I'm actually going to reorder this. I'm actually going to move my buff deck to the 3rd position, because that's where my buff deck is on Coswald. Then Primary Fire will be number 1. And I use my numpad for swapping decks. So Primary Fire will be number 1. Bludgeon Keep Stacks will be number 2. So if we're in combat, and we're in, say, deck 1 here, we'll actually switch back and forth because it's going to be a gear swap. So this is how long it takes us to gear swap, and it drops us... oh, wow, that's a lot of focus on the gear swap. Yeah. Here, let's get our focus back up. Ooh, I should have done that on this character, probably. Let's wait. Nebby Forge is a pack of town QA. Hey, nice. Why is your most stuff in untradeable? Because it's locked to inventory. So, like, if you see this Dolus hood, it looks like it's green. I can't trade it because you can't trade locked items. If I go to unlock from inventory, you'll see it's the normal artifact color because it's a Cabalist hood. I relock it in green. Same with the chest piece. If you unlock that, it just goes to the normal white color because it's now tradable because it's unlocked. So lock it up and you're good to go. Oops, none of this is locked because these weren't switching, so we didn't notice them locked. There we go. All right, so we have 1461 focus. If we're in combat here like this, and we switch to that bludgeon deck now, fighting down there, trying to get the boss down, we swap over and Oh, nice. Okay, it drops. It takes our focus cost. I don't know who the. It takes our focus out before we have the reduction, so it's not bad. It does drop us like 200 some odd focus, but it doesn't matter going the other way. Cool. That'll work out great for us. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, cool. Okay. So I should get us in a good position there. In fact, we don't need to rebuff that buff, but I'm kind of curious how that's gonna how it'll work now. How much faster we could kill him. So let's go to Elysium and test it out. I really need to rebuff my attunements and whatnot, though. Oh yeah, kill stuff on live Encourage in Courage Club. Yeah, you're right. I should. Although it might not show up properly because it's a different Courage Club. So the Courage Club, whatever it's hooked into, it might be a different thing. But it's worth a shot. Definitely worth a shot. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go there on this character. We'll get our banner that way as well, actually. Because naturally we don't have our banner on this character. So this is kind of a bigger fight for us, actually. Again, well, not really, actually. This is actually pretty easy for us, but we'll still... How are this not locked inventory already? We'll still... did I put my belt on the other deck? Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll still buff up reasonably well. I'm going to save my Acumen Aether. I don't need it here. So I'm going to save that one, because there's not any more of those listed right now. Same with my regen. Kill the satyrs along the way. One nice thing about not playing console, we don't have to switch our mouse bind over to away from pet teleport because it's still on fire arrow. Very nice. Ah, well, we might as well kill the skeleton. It's good XP and loot for us at this level still, so. Also leveling fire. Wait, yeah, we're still leveling Flame Fist 89. One of the things I am curious about, we'll see with the QA testing and stuff how much we get to look at it, but I am still really curious about how well we will do in terms of earning XP versus getting in our skills. Because now that these things are starting to level up, we're doing better. We're draining our XP pretty reasonably, but we haven't been like doing XP grinds. I mean, we did a little bit and we were staying level, and then we stopped and we just kept combating, and it started to drop. So, curious to see where that kind of hits equilibrium. Skip that one, I guess, just out of habit. was level 90 on our Flame Fist. All right, let's see how this goes. Once we do Courage Club, by the way, this character will have earned like more than half as many banners as Coswald. I think. I don't know if Coswald's earned 6 banners. And this character will have 3 at that point. We got the one in here. We got the one obviously from Saltzbridge Outskirts, and then that'll make 3. Coswald has those 3. He has Lost Vale, and he has the one from like Resolute Sewers, I think it is. The one with like the cabless waves down the sewers. He might have gotten more. On a street from the pirates in the wetlands. I'm not sure what you mean by that. From the other thing about honesty. From yeah, no, I don't even know where that one is. I've not gotten that one. Most of the banners I've gotten are because a friend wanted to get them and was like, "Hey, can you help me get a banner?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay," or like a guildie or whatever. Multiple people. So that should kill all those guys. Let's switch over now to our deck here. And see if we can pound through Itos. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, we have to pull dodge out of this deck too because we have the heavy chest now. All right, 475 took us about 10 minutes to get here last time. All right, maybe not 10 minutes. Certainly seemed like it last time. But now, yeah, we are just really pounding through quite well. Biggest thing is, he just dodges us so much, which is a bit of a pain. Actually, you know what I guess we could do is we could also pick up a little bit of body slam just for the sake of it. It's really easy to get to. We'd pick up inner strength on the way. Oh no, we wouldn't. It's next to it. We could pick up inner strength as well, but I don't know if we'd really be using it. Silly card there. Yeah, I can replace dodge with inner strength and put body slam instead of dash for this part. And again, this isn't just specifically for this mob. It is because eventually we're going to want to be able to, we need something like for fire elementals and stuff like that. It's just good to have a backup physical damage if you're a mage of any sort. Yes, that's a nice hot tip. One of the things to do. Body slam, of course, has a short and fixed range. So typically, if you're looking to zoom between enemies, what you would actually use is engage opponent. Engage opponent in conjunction with body slam is actually very, very powerful, and especially in PvP. How's our bludgeon tree looking now? Oh, how dare you. So Crusher's coming up pretty slowly. Crusher will help a bit. Our Breaker we will eventually take to level 100. We don't want to drain the XP quite that fast right now. That'll give us more strength, which will help our damage, but also just, you know, carrying capacity as when we are running as a mage. Yeah, it's all the dodges really that are causing us the delay here. Otherwise, we pound through them much quicker. Oh, come on, buddy. You don't need to dodge all of them. That was actually a decent hit, too. The numbers on that one were decent. There we go. Okay, so the getting up, that'll help. This isn't gonna make a difference. Yeah, so really, like, break armor and stuff like that's not gonna matter. His resistance isn't all that high, although I guess it's pretty... Yeah, actually, his resistance does look pretty decent. Um, so maybe break armor would help, but we're not gonna get that complicated in that right now. The expanding side builds like that, in my opinion, is more of like a level 100 to 120 type thing, as opposed to 0 to 100 range. But at least the foundations of it getting it started now again, so we could get this buff in, so we could, you know, maybe start looking for a few fire artifacts off of fire elementals and stuff like that. Is worthwhile. We're not gonna turn it into a proper side build though, not yet. So I think the big thing will be getting Crushing Blow up for the extra glyph, which has a 5-second cooldown, so the extra glyph actually will make it pretty quick spam. And then yeah, we might as well train Body Slam in there so that we can keep him reasonably stunned and just reduce his dodge, attack from behind, bonus, all those good things. And also we could get armor weak points for critical modifier and backstab, train him up to like level 60 or 80, super cheap. And again, it just for kind of our we need some physical type thing. That'll be more than sufficient to carry us through level 100. And then after that, we can start worrying about expanding it into something a little more proper. In terms of if you weren't doing an episode 1 character, if you had episode 2, typically you just pick up Atonal Aria and use it for this, and it'll actually be a lot cheaper and more effective and easier to integrate. And you could use that as a source of non-magical damage on these types of mobs. That'd be a more typical way to go about it. If you have episode 2. Okay, so we got some pretty good levels there as well. Starting to get stuff up. Actually, Acrobatics is a little over leveled. We'll pause that one. Crushing Blows coming up. Train Dex is good. Heavy Lifter is good. Okay, cool. We'll let those ride. And grab our nice little neat buff here. And I guess we'll go straight. We could just go to Courage Club on live. We're going to want to do it on live to get maybe some numbers into the QA. So I guess we could just start off and go there now. Let's see. We're gonna want to start off in Resolute, right? Yeah. Oh, this character doesn't have Resolute. What do we have? What's closest to Resolute? Let's bring up the map here. We didn't ever go into Superstition Canyon. We didn't ever go into Sanctus either. Yeah, we didn't ever go to Highvale Outskirts either. we gotta find a place we've been. Honestly, but we might as well just run over from Arlia, I guess. Which actually we can use a recall scroll for that. Or Upper Fortis would have worked as well. We could have ran in from Upper Fortis. We could have actually cleared Upper Fortis first, then popped out. But probably I think it's a little bit closer, maybe. I don't know. About this, it's really about the same. So let's immediately pop to the Overworld. Is it tucked back in here, or do I go up more first? Yeah, it's tucked back in here. All right, resolute. Actually, it'd be fun to do a siege. We're not gonna do it right now, but yeah, we should hop back in on a siege and see how we do again. That could be great, great spot for us right now. Turning 2 a day as well. You know, the Arcane Callus for 2 sieges worth every day. That could be very productive. Open sesame. Thank you, sir. Okay, and so what we're doing here is we're going to the bank guard to ask him about the key. Where's the bank guard? You know about a key? Wrong key or wrong bank? Right, yeah, it's the bank guard, but that bank doesn't have a guard, so I figured I'd try somebody else. But is it bank key is a different quest? Yeah, okay, guys. All right, so here's what happened. As per the testing directive, you say key to the bank guard in Resolute. I went to Resolute, I went to the bank, there was no guard, so I figured, well, we might as well give the other person a shot. I'm not trying to do the bank key quest, and I'm aware that was the teller and not the guard. The question is, who do I ask for the key? Is there another bank in Resolute, or do I just start asking random guards? Ask any guard. Okay, cool. Thank you. By the way, when I say the question is, I didn't mean like, give me the answer. I meant, I would just, no, I fully appreciate the answer. I didn't mean it in a demanding way, though. I just meant, this is me working through the process. Probably should just ask that knight. That knight probably qualifies as the guard, right? Maybe the guard at the gate I could ask. You, sir. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Now we're going to have to go in. It's behind the guard barracks, I think, if I recall. Oops. That is over. Oh, it's already marked. Fair enough. Well, Dupree could carry on uninterrupted as we have a key. Hello, Courage Club referee. Welcome to Courage Club. You can use your key on the next lock to attain access to the arena. I don't think I should have to talk through any of this. I think I could just go in without any anything. I already have help in managing the arena. Very good. Well, you're gonna need some help in mopping up the blood, I think. We'll see. I shouldn't be too cocky. We're low level, but this is the old version actually. So yeah, we'll be fine. I don't even think I really need to pre-stack. Oh, we didn't even put on our immolation for the last fight or intelligence. Hello, sir. So just give me a moment. I'll be with you soon. Well, all right. It's gonna have to wait a little longer now since you interrupted my stacking, but that's okay. I'll be with you in good time. There we go. I thank you for your patience. I ran in straight ahead and started buffing. It was actually intentional disrespect for comedic effect, but yes, I I just ran through the door, man. Hey, we got a filled test tube. Look at us. Meat maximum. I forgot about that. It's the next patch, presumably. They're on QA right now. We're doing this off QA because there's also a new Courage Board leader, Courage Club leaderboard on QA. QA leaderboards pull data from live server. We don't know if this Courage Club information will update those leaderboards or not. So that's actually why we're here doing this is so we can test the leaderboards when we go over to QA and test the new Courage Club. Are we good to go? I have news for you, Challenger. It's been noted that your prowess in Courage Club has earned you a Banner of Valor. I can award it to you, but but you must ask me about it. Also, if you wish to participate in another challenge, you'll first need a key. Cool. About that banner. Congratulations, you have defeated 5 opponents in a single Courage Club session. For this momentous achievement, I am awarding you with a Banner of Valor. Courage Club is honored by your presence and looks forward to your future displays of exceptional combat prowess. Well, thank you. Small bow. All right. So we actually have 2 banners now. Show quest items. Banner. Oh yeah, she doesn't give it a bundle. The bundle's just because it comes out of a box. Okay, so we have a Bundle Bundle of Justice. We have the Valor one here as well. Justice, we might as well pop. There we go. Sell those to Coswald for $5,000 probably. Actually, I wouldn't buy him at $5,000. I'd buy him at like $3,000 if I saw him. So I'll probably sell him to him for $3,000 each. Cool. So let's go ahead and check out. Oops. I guess just go straight to QA and check that out. We go back. We could get ourselves in a little a different position, I suppose. Oh, you know what we should do? Well, it's not really going to matter because we're not going to visit these towns again. I was going to say we should go to these towns and get them on our list for better teleports, but if we ever say, oh, what's a town near here that we could get to that we have on our list, I'm not going to remember that I have Daylight or Jonah's Bluff on my teleport list to get close to someone. So 250 gold, it's profitable, but I don't think we need the load screens for it. I think what we might do is hop over to QA. Probably not a bad thing. Perhaps the Night Guard. Oh, sorry. One of my chats has scrolled way back because it has a little thing about checking your whatsits. There's some problem with Twitch. If y'all are watching this page and it's working fine, cool. I would say don't try to refresh. Apparently, you can't refresh Twitch or do anything right now. All right. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and go over to that and check out Courage Club 2.0, I guess. I'm going to exit off of the live client here, and we will pull up a QA client. It might take me a second. I might have to fiddle some settings, get some settings going so that it's proper aspect ratio and all this stuff. I don't remember where I left QA. in terms of settings, but we did stream on it at one point, and I don't usually change settings after that, so might be good. Okay. I don't know what the nope refers to is the problem. Let's go ahead and go to. Actually, we'll change the settings first. Options. Uh, Video. Oh yeah, no. Okay, we need to up these videos a little bit. Uh, okay, 500,000 gold and 100,000 crowns. Look at us, rolling in the riches. Yeah, well, it's a daily quest reward, right? So it should be like XP and gold. Oh, the first one was kind of described as being relatively meager, so I could see that one not even having gold, just having a bit of XP. Ooh, I am encumbered. Okay, well, we're in either way. So, it's overlay. Um, oh yeah, we can test that. Let me just go wait. So this is QA, so it doesn't really matter if I like delete this stuff. So this is before our upgrades as well. So we're kind of a little bit. Oh, we're still level 84 on this data. Okay. So same thing. We'll just go to Arlia and then to Resolute from there. And leaderboards, we'll give a few minutes to see if we can take a gander, see if we could see anything on there. Oh yeah, I know all my mouse binds and stuff too. This fight might get nasty because um, obviously this character, even we're stronger now on live than we are on QA by a decent amount, which is kind of crazy because this QA image isn't that old at all. But the uh, like the keybinds and stuff on QA for me are all different stuff. I haven't set them up properly yet. Um, Daily carry will at least take our speed. Well, we still have Might Aether at least on QA. That's something. Wait, went the wrong way. But am I? Am I? Yeah, okay, I'm good. Yeah, no, it's a recent database sync. Um, It's just we're kind of advancing fairly quickly. Oh, that's Highvale. Oops, ran right by the Resolute. Do. All right, enter Resolute. Bypass the siege, and we will see about the leaderboards, and we'll get all buffed up, and we'll do all that sort of stuff. So you guys are guards. Can I just say key to you? Apparently not. Yes, I'd like the gate opened. Thank you, kind sir. Deja vu all over again. If there's a guard in the bank this time. You might have added a guard specifically to the bank. It's not on live. Key. Yep. All right. Courage Club referee. Hey, it's a different referee. I'll need a key. Use your Courage Club key on the lock. Okay, goodbye. Hey, the lock glows now. Very nice. Oh, there's the new arena. Okay, let's buff up fully. So we want also our bass with peppers. We want our crackling cornbread. We want our scorched. Oh, we don't have scorched moss on this. Okay. Acumen Aether, Light Aether, Regen, any other foods we have. Demon Tea is the 3 slot and it gives us focus. That's what we have. Our onion quiche is also focus, so well, actually help. Wouldn't be bad if we didn't have the other stuff. But okay, so here, let's before we hop in, let's see if the leaderboards have updated. Let's go do Courage Club first, and then we'll take a look at them before we get into that because we just buffed up. We're ready to go. We're ready for a fight. So still just switching between 2 decks. It's amazing how far we've come in so short a period of time. Okay. Courage Club key, and it's broken during use because you only can use it once. And yeah, this deck just doesn't stack. Probably should have switched my keybinds. All right, so first challenger here. Don't even have Flame Fist up. You fought well, thank you. As a bronze coin. Yeah, so do I. It's still got the wall moving effect, which is a cool one. This isn't gonna work. Options, controls. So hotbar 8, scroll up. Hotbar 10, scroll down. Side click, side click. There's the other corpse. So can't see my health. 2 bronze coins off him. Very nice. Greater focus the recipe. Mastercaster the Big Disaster. they got like they have like WWE names. Oh, nice. He put a Torpid Torment on us as well. Well done. We don't have anything to clear that on us right now. Oh, we have combat rolling enabled here too. Got a katana? Why is he coming at us with a katana? What are you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, I can't charge dash with F key because it's not rebound either. It just brings up my friends list. Worried about my skin. Saving it. Silver coin, alright. So we're up into the silvers. I have no health potions. Courage Club Challenger, yeah. Yeah, I bet you are. You have no Purify either, and I have to like click this or hit the actual thing. Take cover damage from that. I was just gonna hit me with Torpid. Oh, nope, she didn't. Self heal. How's she doing? Yeah, okay, we're kind of wearing her down. We're no way we're going all the way to gold on this. I wouldn't think. There was some fire resist there. Dorn, yeah. Hey, combat roll. I got ourselves a couple silver coins. Uso the Incorruptible. Oh wow. Okay, no, I gotta actually be able to hit the thing. No, I'm dead. Yeah. Just keep wanting to hit Q. Q is normally tied to my number 5 slot. All right. Let's see. Let's see how he did up there. Thank you for the consolation. Let's go ahead and see kind of what these coins are about. Banner of Valor. Oh yeah, that was one from before. Yeah, it's like there's no Banner of Courage. You see the Banner of Valor? Okay, 5 opponents in a single Courage Club session, so you still get it for the 5 opponents. As for coins, if we turn in bronze, silver, and gold, each day you can bring me 10 bronze coins. So how many bronze coins do we get? We got 10 total, and then we didn't make it all the way through the silver, unless I was the first gold challenger. So how many gold coins did we get? Or, excuse me, silver coins. Did we get? 7. So the thing is, in theory, we could go get another key, come back in here, and fight again, and get get more silvers that way, even if we can't go through all the silver bosses. So as far as coins go, we have not coil. Coin. So we got 3 silvers and our 10 bronze. They are quest items, so they will not be usable as deco. You can't take them out of your inventory. We'll turn in 10 of ours. Bronze coins. Here's 10 bronze coins. 250 gold. Oh, it's just straight gold. There is no XP for it. Oh, wow. There's a 250 gold for it. Which at that level gives you what 50 extra gold per mob, and for mobs at that level, dropping 50 gold's not too bad. And you get to come here and challenge, especially at the beginning. Challenge, see how far you can get each time. That may change. The giant tokens are quest items too. They're not though. They're green in inventory. Quest items, like I mean specifically, you know, yellow coded quest item. Right, exactly. Turned in for a quest, but I mean, like you could. There's a quest that takes just like a normal iron dagger. Yeah. So yeah. If these might change to just being account bound, presumably they would never be tradable. But yeah. Oh, nice. It reset. Cool. All right, let's take a look at what these leaderboards look like. Leaderboard. PvP kills, we got a few of those on here. Again, this is pulling from live. PvE kills, we got some in here. Pulling from live. Hey, look at that, Zerhunt Mageman, we're on here. I killed 396 things yesterday. Look at us go. Cool. Are we on the 7-day? We're on the 7-day. All right. No way we're placing anywhere high on the 30-day. I mean, we'll be on here, obviously. Everybody's on here, but 144. Okay, not bad. Not too bad. Gotta love a fire mage. Thing is, some of these people that have killed, 376 mobs, half of those could have been giants and, frost giants and dragons. We don't know. We just don't know. In fact, actually, where's Coswald? Because Coswald hasn't killed much. It's really just been mostly frost giants. Coswald. There's too many people on here. 915 in 30 days. I was still a fire mage back then. Last 7 days, Coswald has killed 132. Actually, still not bad. And the last 1 day, Coswald killed. Coswald kill anything? Yeah, no, I killed nothing yesterday. Very nice. All right, consumables. Nothing really changed here, other than again, actually these alternate colors do make it easier to check check stuff out, especially if you have it on darker background like this. I do like that alternating row colors. I think very good thing. Courage Club totals: Sanyo 5 wins, 0 losses, win to lose ratio 5. Interesting. So is that on the live server? Or did he just come through and only do bronze? That'd be kind of weird. I wonder if it's on live server. So it's supposed to update every 10 minutes. Maybe the 10-minute part isn't in. Avatar wins in the first bracket. Sanyo 1-1. Nice. So we might pop up on here if we wait a while. What else could we check? Did anyone take like a guidance potion earlier today? Like not yesterday, but like literally like this morning. Anything that would show up on consumables, it like has like a one consumable type thing. Because if we go to 1 day, go to total consumed. Anpu and Dorn finished it. Finished Courage Club on. Yeah. So this is pulling from live data, so it won't be pulling from the QA data. You guys finished it on live earlier today, you mean? Oh, on QA. Okay. Asmodi. We could ask Asmodi when he had these bunnies. If he ate these bunnies this morning, that'd be something. Oh, you did it on live? Okay. Like about how long ago did you do it on live? Not like 15 minutes ago, right? Like quite a while ago, or Jordan Slate. This lemon garlic tilapia, I assume, was from yesterday. Reclamation potion, was that last night as well? Just before I did. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, it was definitely 10 minutes ago, but not, you know. Hmm. Well, I also don't know if it would up fresh, refresh live. We drank the most imbued health potions yesterday. Got a big small dunk that would replace what is currently in 1 day about an hour ago now. Okay, let's go to leaderboards. Fish. Small dunk. Yeah, I know. It was over 3.95. Strider Green, greetings to you, my hoppity friend. How you doing? Yeah, it was okay. In that case, if that was an hour ago, yeah, we're not in 10 minutes yet on these leaderboards here. Um, so we'll just yeah, we'll just figure that that's coming later. All right, very cool. We're on QA right now, Shredder. We're checking out the new Courage Club and stuff. The new leaderboards, Courage Club brackets in here. Hopefully they expand this out. It'd be great, Courage Club totals brackets. You could do this for other stuff too, like compendium, pain, and suffering. It's a little bit different. I don't know if Courage Club is forced solo. Compendium probably compendium obviously isn't. But you could do something like the party led by whatever. If you had a start time and an end time for it, it would be a little bit more difficult though because it is a bit of a. I would assume it'd be more difficult because it's a more open type thing, a little more open ended, a little bit more ambiguous what the start and end conditions might be and stuff. I guess it'd be when the first circle spawns to when the last mob dies is what it would be. But you have the people that have DNF and stuff and how you record all those and everything like that. You do trunk times, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, well, so we're right. But this is obviously new leaderboard code on QA, and QA pulls its leaderboard data from from the live data, not from the QA data. So it's possible that the code for the 10-minute part is something that doesn't get patched to the QA client. It's like background server code or something. Um, I don't know how that works. It might not. It might be a server side patch for the 10-minute update, which seems plausible enough. Actually, it seems more likely. Actually, yeah, it seems much more likely to be a server side update for the 10-minute update. Um, but I don't know if this QA patch is just a client patch or if it is also a QA server patch and stuff like that. So we're just kind of working it out, which working it out from the perspective of folks that don't really know how it's even being implemented and stuff. Um, but yeah, okay, cool. Is there anything else? So we don't have QA patch notes yet, unless they just popped up and I haven't seen them yet. But yeah, no QA patch notes yet, at least not in the announcement section. And Ravelox was saying, that he's got a full plate today, and it'll probably be later when those QA patch notes are actually done. All right, so okay. We'll update in the player test environment there. We need it on both sides for it to work on QA and live. Yeah, yeah. Again, I don't know. You might only need a server QA patch and a client QA patch if that's what you mean by both sides. But you might need a live server patch and a QA client patch, and maybe even a QA server patch. I don't know, whatever combo of them. But I don't know. Is there anything else we needed to test on QA and test on Zurhan? Hmm. I think we're pretty much good here. Real quick, what I'll do then is I'll go BRB and I will pull up Coswald in QA and we'll just drop a Bludgeon spec and see what it looks like. We'd always get back in later if we need to. Zurhan versus the Frost Giant. Perhaps not. Oh, first of all, Zurhan can't, I guess. Oh no, wait. Dude, everybody has episode 2 access on QA, don't they? Didn't we test that recently? Yeah, which makes sense, especially for, I mean, even, obviously the more people testing QA, the better, but also people, that have plenty of episode 2 access might need to, like make a new character or something like that to test something specifically on QA. In which case, no reason to put an extra hurdle in the way of that. All right, get Coswald back up and running here. Now, I think this will be fairly straightforward. I think we get 2 stacks. We'll see what it is. Might only be 1. But yeah, we'll drop it and see. Oh, we don't have a practice dummy here. Oh yeah, there it goes, loaded in. Okay, nice overlay. And pull out our deck here. And we'll just go through it for the sake of demonstration. We'll go through the whole thing. So there's a splintering strike, splintering strike, splintering strike. There's our fifth splintering strike. Apply another splintering strike, and you see it'll start to override the other timers. As we there we go. As we keep doing this, we'll only ever be able to stack 5 splintering strikes, one on top of the other. So now if we drop our bludgeon spec, drop, unlearning. Bludgeon spec 140, instant unlearn. Proceed. And our splintering strikes as they fade out of the mob there. Come back up and I guess I didn't need to go out of combat for that. Start reapplying them. I'm going to cut this stream together actually now because Zurhan's like interrupted in the middle of it. Oh well. Applying Splintering Strike to this mob here. We have 3 in. We have 4 in. Can we still stack 5? Oh, we can only stack 4. I thought it was an extra stack for every level. Every 20 levels your spec is past 80, which means we should be getting 3 extra stacks, which knocks us down to 2. I guess apparently, obviously not. Okay, so we'd still be able to stack it 4 times. Oh, mine is 16.3 damage resistance though. What was our damage resistance when we had spec up? It's like 45. Yeah, what's our break armor doing? 23 on break armor. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Even if we called that 20, 20 by 4 is 80, and then we stack on another. Well, we rounded there, so we'll round here. We stack up to like minus 120 total, which his damage resist has got to be significantly higher than 120. So that'd presumably be a pretty major hit to his damage. To our damage against him. Showing this up. I don't have the potions on right now. The other thing you could do is spec Earth with it, but I don't think, and I don't know. I don't think we need that much more damage resist on him because right now we're applying a lot. A damage resist debuff, I should say. Because right now we're applying a lot. So the other option is to spec Earth, and then if you bring up your Earth spec, you could stack more Splintering Strike into him. But that's not really going to make a difference either, because it's just I don't think it's going to make much of a difference because his damage resist is already so debuffed, and obviously I would lose a ton of power out of my pet because not a ton, but maybe lose like 30 to 40%. Well, about 30% of it, I think, out of my pet, but from moving spec, which I guess is a ton. But the pets are still real powerful without spec. If you're built for a full tamer just without spec, still very strong pets. So I don't see that being worth it. Bludgeon tamer probably is the specs to keep. All right, well, that's about all we wanted to do on Coswald on QA. Again, unless anyone else could think of something else to do. But I think that's me pretty much satisfied on QA. We go back to live with Zurhan. Mr. Mageman, if you prefer. All right. So We'll stop this off. BRB, kill the QA client. Leave now. Oh yeah. Sorry, here just saw something. And start up a live client. Log us back in. Resume down in Courage Club. Uh, okay. So, nice overlay. Hey, we're back from Wonderland. Back to the uh, there we go. Sorry, the wonderful world of live. I had to reposition my windows and stuff. I always start right in the middle of the screen. Okay. So, Zurhan Mageman, we are doing pretty good, cooking along. We know the path we're going to go down that we were talking about yesterday, as far as upgrading, getting better and stuff. We rebuffed our unnecessarily rebuffed our 3-day maintenance buff. What we do need to rebuff is actually our attunements. They're getting pretty low, so we'll go ahead and go to Arlia and do that. I guess they still have 5 hours, which we're not likely to be on this character for 5 hours today, but um, still go over and grab those buffs so that they're nice and neat. And start looking towards what I guess. So I guess XP is our big kind of big motivation right now. We've got some good gear upgrades, and we'll make incidental gold for future gear upgrades, especially like some higher intelligence pants. But other than that, oh, and a necklace. We want a sorcery necklace. Um, Other than that, we're doing quite well, and I don't think there's much reason to fixate on getting the gear upgrades. Hey, 6 more prosperity pack in sale. This is actually This is the one that I always say. Um, for a lot of people is going to be the most useful. Prosperity pot. If you do food preparation, if you do cooking, it's basically a refining tool and a production tool. So that's really handy. And the other ones are the refining tools, which means if you get your batch count really big and you don't have an infinite durability cool, yeah, your batch count might be 65, but it doesn't matter because you do 65, and then your next batch you can only do 35 because your tool breaks, or you have to like repair it every batch or whatever. Um, the refining ones I quite like as well. And smelting is obviously, there's a lot of smelting refining done. And depending on your build, you might be doing quite a bit of milling refining as well. So it comes with that. And then carpentry hammer and smithing hammer and tailoring scissors. These are all used to salvage if you do salvaging. So for general crafting, this is arguably the most practical set of tools. Obviously, the one with a lot of gathering tools is the best fit for some other folks. Although it does have the fishing rod, which kind of don't really need a prosperity fishing rod, or a prosperity hoe actually is also not great. Loom shuttle, yeah, loom shuttle is a good one too. If you're going to be doing a obviously a lot of textiles, the loom shuttle you definitely want. All the refining stuff in general, you're wanting prosperity eventually. But so yeah, XP. We can do a bit of a grind. We're running over to get our devotionals as well right now. We could do a bit of a grind on some stuff, but I'm curious if there's maybe a new area we could go that might be best. I used to use 100 of the 20. Yeah, the little 25 durability ones. Yes. Yes. I've burned through a lot of those myself, and also mortars and pestle. The mortars and pestles that you could get that are 25 durability. I still have boxes of those Strider, like literally like crates of 300 of those plus. Because I would always grab them everywhere, and I'd go through them like crazy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I used to just move through them. Shrines, yeah, get our shrines. So we don't know if we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch to sun and fire, and we're gonna see how that is being a little more DPS focused instead of sun life on the shrines, and we'll see how that goes. The zombie waves down in Tartarus are a bit too slow. I want to do something that's faster than that. I have something we can try. Let's see how this works. Guild District Ho! This will be interesting. This might work. This might be a thing. Oh, it might be a terrible thing. Going underground, you can get to. Can you go from any POT to the NPC underworld? From a POT, yeah, because like there's the Tartarus teleporters and Rise teleporters and Fall teleporters. Those are all subterranean zones. So you could go in like through the Rise, or something like that, and those will link out to various. Oh man, I don't know the other places that they start linking out to from there, but they definitely do start linking out to various passes and stuff. Then yeah, eventually you'll be able to get down to Hilt Fortress that way as well. I repair my lava fishing rod with true bronze engravings all the time. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you fish a lot, you have to put repair kits on them. Fishing is kind of like you do it a lot thing, or you don't really do it. I think. I do. I cycle between. I cycle between not doing it at all or doing it like a ton in a very short period. Yeah, that's I don't think there's many people that just kind of do casual fishing. There's definitely some. Okay, so this is the main guild hall dungeon. It is set up with 20 level 3, 20 or 22 level 3 elf totems. So these guys are going to be nasty for us. It's not like we're just going to run through like we do on Coswald. Not a chance of that. But this might be a thing for us. So we're going to go ahead and buff ourselves up as best we can. We're going to spend some money on consumables again as well. And we're gonna do full on pre-stack and stuff because we are a little bit nervous coming in here. Even with the slow spawn to start, we're a bit nervous coming in here. Yeah, I haven't dropped one off yet. I was going to try to get over there last time, but again, I was working. But we yeah, I got a big old pile of seeds. So if you don't have a preference, I'll just grab from the largest stack probably. Or just potatoes. Hey, if you want consistency, I just like always give you potatoes. We can see if we can get to like 1,000,000 potatoes. That'd be fun. Do what with them? I don't know. Throw them at people. Okay, so yeah, we have a dark red. Yeah, red mage here. Oh yeah, those fireballs are just big. So this is gonna be applied dots and hide style if we want to get these guys down. Oh no no no. Yeah, this is too much for us. There's an L1 set up somewhere. Oh yeah, I know where it is. I can't get to it. It's behind a locked door actually still because it's in a test area. Yeah, just too much cooldown. Okay, so this is a prime canteen. Is there a super cheap shield, even if it doesn't have a gem in it yet? Is there a super cheap shield? We could start applying that here. Although we're trying to XP focus right now, so maybe we shouldn't start branching out to shield. We were saying shield as we get a little bit into our level 90s. Um yeah, already they're all looting anything that's dead. Yeah, this at level 2 would probably be really nice. Yeah, there before my on community is completely gone. No, we have that, and we have an L1 that's set up for like testing, and then we actually have an L6 room as well that's still placed somewhere right now. Okay, so that's not super duper, but well, here, yeah, let's see zone wise. Let's do a ruined keep. Let's stay in zone at ruined keep and see what it looks like XP wise staying in zone there and try and do a little bit more. 'Cause I do want to grind out some more XP and get to a higher XP level before we start looking at things like adding in our shield and stuff like that. Because of where we zoned out, we're kind of right in the fire here. That's fine. Um, I'll go through these guys and we'll put on our immolation, our intelligence buff. Sit here too. I saw it was at least one Brule. I don't know if it's a Brule and a Troll or two Brules over there. There's one Brule. Seems like sometimes only one spawns now. Come on, you've been alive long enough. There you go, bud. Thank you. Let's see. Troll head, very nice. Oh, he passed all the way onto the thing now? Yeah, they did change the pathing on this. There's a complaint about that you know they sometimes get in weird pathing things, but or leash, but yeah, seems like they gave him a more interesting path there. I don't really care about hanging around killing Brule. Run around the backside here and see what we can grab. A Brule fest in this place. Look at that. There's Brules everywhere. Can't buy a troll. Which means, I mean, we'll have to kill him because we'll have to reset the spawn points. A couple of these guys. Nice, we got a Torque over here too. They changed the spawn points for the in reference to the yeah. So there's certain spawners here that could spawn either as like a Brutal Rocktooth or a Troll. So you have to kill you have to kill what's there so they could spawn again and have a chance to be a Troll. Or I mean you can rezone or whatever if you wanted to. What am I even doing? I gotta heal. Okay, sorry. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So we're also at 2.4 million. We'll see kind of how fast stuff's training up here. That was a nice one. Okay, so go ahead and grab Mr. Man Smasher. See if he's worth an XP or two. Maybe even 3 or 4. Hard to know. Yeah, start with a little fire. So those weren't optimal fireball stacks or anything like that. That's okay. We are just kind of just mindlessly blowing through killing. Because we are just, if you can grind out XP, at least for me over a long period of time, it's nice to be a little more relaxed about it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's not quite its former glory, but it's a cool place. All right, let's venture in here, I guess. See how we do. Let's not be tentative about it. Let's just go in and see what happens. Not too terrible, huh? Ooh, that's bad. Those arrows really do pierce through us. Try to get some flame fists on these warlocks. That guy Leash Jeans, if he's gonna stay over there, that's fine. We'll go fight him separately. Alright, it's a champion left. Which actually, if we can nearly just face up against Brule, we should be fine against the champion. Beauty. Wow, respawn already, okay. Both archers. Well, yeah, 3 archers is a lot of archers for us. We should have gone behind that rock sooner. So defensive stance would give us something here too. We could start throwing that in. Uh, see what kind of difference it makes. should probably go unlock this actually, because we're gonna want that as well for later. The nice thing about shield is a lot of places let's use spellbinder instead. But if we're gonna start moving into play, before we were just blitzing through everything because we're getting XP so quickly. Actually, we're still getting it really quickly. But if we're gonna start pressing up against the higher level stuff, we're gonna start getting our defensive rolling like we've been talking about. See if we can do a roundup on these guys. Keeping myself in cover a little bit. Come back out here. Take that one down. I'll do life heals here instead of a potion. And then one-on-one marksman we should be able to take, hopefully. Oh, if we can place a fireball. See, it'd be a little bit of a test of how well we're doing in that. His crits, yeah, his crits could be pretty big. That was a 131 non-crit. Yeah. Sweet. Very good. So, yeah, we can run around there, grab all them up, and do them like that. So we can clear basically the this outdoor part in 3 gulps. Really, we pull a couple satyrs out of the courtyard in here and out of the in here. Pull them up, then we pull Man Smasher separate, and then we could finish up the rest. It looks like. It depends on what exactly is spawned a little bit, but that was actually a pretty nasty one because that was a lot of archers there. So overall, I think yeah, looking pretty good. And again, with the spawn rate, I mean, you don't really even have to leave. I'm gonna have to run through that ring if they want to get to me now. If that's timed right. Hey, hit him. Another thing you do is jump up here for a little bit of cover, but really I'm just gonna sprint back around here like this. This guy, I don't know where he's going. He's gonna post up eventually. There he goes. Finish him off with a fireball. Ooh, he didn't finish him off. Health here is pretty low, but those guys are already dead, and we have 1 marksman, and we have an easy out. We can just hop down here and hide behind this wall. So it's a pretty good position to stand in that situation. Yellow supply bundle for us. That's pretty good, actually. I guess we'll open it. We could sell it to Coswald, but I don't really buy supply bundles. I pay so little for supply bundles that I'm just going to open it on this character. Sweet. Okay. I'm just gonna do healing rays to heal myself. I'm not gonna drop combat to heal faster because I don't really want to have to restack the deck. So we're also using Healing Ray, which is level 92 now. Our Healing Touch is level 100, so it would give us better heals, but we're trying to level this up. So we also are a little bit, kind of self-nerfed in that way a little bit. Deck swap focus cost actually wasn't hurting us that much, so we're going to lock that. 57, 57, okay, dodge 80, cool. Tranquility, 79, yeah, we'll let that keep rocking up a little bit. Fireproof, 96, yes, that's almost GM. We can turn that off. That'll be very helpful to have turned off. Beauty. Ooh, new crown shop. We have Granite Platforms, Adora's Shogun Armor Pack. We got the Pegasus statue, giant Pegasus statue. Obsidian floor lamps. Good stuff, none of which I need. There's 2 marksmen, 3 marksmen, 4 marksmen, 5 marksmen, and a champion. Wow. A champion and a warlock. I have to keep these guys on the run. Oh, that disabling shot's gonna be the death of me. Oh, we did it. Look at that. We killed them all. Wow. Another supply bundle. Oh, is that Man Smasher back spawned? Hey, there's an AL. Wait, what? Oh, we took the adventure level buff this time, so it's showing us as 93. We're actually 89. I've not played Diablo since Diablo 2. That rock can actually crit me pretty hardcore. So we'll do proper stacks on this time because our deck is nice and neat. So there's 5, there's 4, or 6, 5 rather, I guess. Here's 4. So I want to tell Dax that top legs are like 42 int. Oh, he's missing a minor. I thought he was missing a regular. I guess he wouldn't. Yeah, no, he'd be missing a minor. As he's making legs, he must have heard that we needed some legs. I think we'll probably make him on Coswald and list him. I have to make that chess piece first. But hey, Sunring. Oh, might Aether recipe, nice. That was actually worth some gold. Coswald will get. Well, Coswald will pay for that one. Hey, you got some 38 inch. 38 int. That's not too bad. 34 durability. Yeah, those are okay. Although the armored resistance doesn't add anything. The armor resistance is giving 0.1 damage resistance. Wow, no more courtyard respawns. I'm surprised about that. I thought they were gonna come as we were fighting out there. I come into here into the interior. We got another torque. Not bad. Rock from behind. Luckily we had cover. That's how I do a reagent check. I do a reagent check by zoning somewhere and trying to buff up, and if I'm out of reagents, I go back and get them. So overall, it leads to, you know, a couple more mobs killed per year, I think. Hey, I spent years being that guy. I spent years being the, you know, I have thousands of each reagent for everybody guy. You got, oh, Mossy Handle, nice. Fenora doesn't have the carrying capacity for thousands of each reagent. Like, literally, people would ask, I give him 1,111 for pretty much anything. Sometimes to the point where, like, no, that over encumbers me, take them back. We are so train in at 70. I guess we're gonna take that to 80 for now. We'll see how our XP is doing. So we are again putting more XP in our pool than we're spending. Yeah, we'll see. We might reach a place where we're gonna grab a guidance potion with some of our gold. But we could also just start running learning speed foods. In fact, if I had a learning speed food right now, I would take it. I should keep some just in my inventory. I do decorated cupcake. Because I don't have a 1-slot food on right now. Brought my stacks for that, but we're kind of waiting on respawns anyway. There we go. There we go. Stack them up. Stack them up. All right, let's go see. Where's some mobs? We go down below. But I'm gonna try to go around back, and we'll clear all those rock teeth and rock tooths, if you prefer, and we'll hope some trolls respawn there. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Is it just? I thought she has a whole channel points reward, doesn't that? See for that, like reagent check. I mean, that's a fairly common channel points thing, I think. I locked into slow walk. There we go. The Hatchel doesn't want to party with us. Yeah, I'm gonna cast that first. Yeah, that one leashed now too, so I can't have it all. Can't have that troll and those and either of those rules back there. That's okay. Circle around like this, stack up the deck and get better fireball placement. We'll be done with these guys. There we go. So he's gonna leash. I'll leave those two rules for now. We'll go here. Yeah, I guess we'll clear this lower part. Again, there's a lot of archers here, so we're gonna have to be careful. We'll only clear part of it really. We'll clear these two trolls, maybe a satyr or two, and then we'll go back up the hill and go in the courtyard area thing. Don't know if we'll get that guy down or not. They're bringing everybody to the party. That's a troll from the steppe. So if we actually go up there, yeah, we're just gonna leave those guys. If we go up there, he'll join us up there. Oh, I'm stuck in place from that stomp. See, now that's not natural. I can't really emote, can I? Yeah, just gonna have to be dead. Yeah, that was a goofy laggy stomp as well. I had it stuck in place. Yeah, well, so what you could also do is if you like have a hammer and meteoric iron, you could play like a tank build. Or you could do, I mean, you do a full tamer build. There's a lot of ways to fight this fight. This is the way we're fighting it. Blink, yeah. I could try to switch into a bar for Blink. Probably faster than other methods, but I would have. There's no way I would have gotten it off before I died. All right, let's go ahead and rebuff. We'll keep it rolling. So we're at half an hour. We're at 2 million. So if the respawns keep up, we could do 4 million an hour here, which isn't too bad. I don't know what our levels actually take these days. So we're 20% towards the next level, and we need So we're at the point now where we're crossing over needing 4 million per level, and then we'll get to 5 kind of soon. So what we are going to do, you might have missed it earlier, Conjurer. What we are going to do is around low to mid 90s, adventure level low to mid 90s, we're going to add shield into our build. In the meantime, we're still just glass cannon DPS because we're able to run around, kill stuff very quickly, and making effective use of cover. We're quite survivable in what up until actually I think a few minutes ago was a red zone for us. So. Fairly fast progress this way. Always, there's other things you could do to kind of change up the build or fight it in a different way. Overall, they're going to kind of slow us down versus the progress we're making. So we're trying to do it in a reasonably quick way without being hyper focused on the speed, because it's kind of a build template, one of the many ways you could do it, but it is one that is efficient and effective. Stand here long enough to get another one of those off. 2 of them off, actually, in fact, and then we'll drop. And because it's a fire build, we don't have to be in particularly active combat. for us to be doing damage. Oops. Because you know we're doing a lot of damage through dots. What are you doing way down here? I'm way up here. And put a little blind on us. So this marksman's already dead. There we go. Ooh, wow. Area capacity. Nice big spawn in there. We'll want full health for going in there. You know what? I don't even think I need that. But also the truth is, so it would have to be a pet like with taunt. An elemental, no, they don't care about elementals. What you would actually have to do is rather than distract, you would need to use like an earth elemental and get the CC from that. We're not even training earth, so. Oh nope. Oh, that's not gonna wear off fast enough, is it? Yeah, that's not good. We got a little bit too greedy there with speed. Okay. Put immolation back on. Look at our hood status too. Yeah, no durability loss there yet. Cool. How much are we losing our move speed here? Hopefully not too much. Oh, do we? Oh no, we didn't lose potions. Okay, yeah. So we're not losing much move rate yet. So we're fine. I'd kill a little bit more. Rule, I guess we'll kill as we stack everything up because we're gonna need to stack stuff up before we go in there anyway. Actually, how much damage do we do in there against those guys? That would be something interesting to look at too. When we got a decent group of them on the go. Should be noted, I'm still only rolling dodge too. I'm not rolling evasion through there. As much as we're leaving this locked up, I probably can run evasion through there without too much trouble. We just won't hit it very often. I won't put that on now though because I have to drop my stacks. Magic spec 41. Yeah, okay. All right, here. Let's see our damage in there. F12. Yes. And we'll look at 30-second window, then we'll switch to 5-minute when it becomes relevant. Uh, I'm gonna go pop in here, do the full courtyard first before we go do man smash again. Guys already spawned. So with this many mobs, this means we were gathering up. What we actually need to do here is go into that little hidey room like we were earlier, I believe. And we'll do that. Oh, we got 3 torques. Oh nope, we got too far from the hidey room. Yeah, oh man. We're gonna do that. We're gonna try to do that all together. That's it. I didn't that more respawned while we were dead. We hit like 450 on the 32nd. Actually, a little higher than that. Yeah. We're gonna go back in there. Let's put evasion back on the deck and let's actually do all that together. That is kind of actually fun. You can't do decks while you're dead, can you? Maybe if you die out of combat, but I don't think so. Actually, maybe. You die out of well, can you die out of combat? Yeah, you can. There's stuff that won't bring you to combat that still technically does damage. Or I guess you could out of combat yourself. You'd out of combat yourself during a canticle, couldn't you, with feedback on? Yep. Even low level spike damage, if you're above a certain level, like doesn't bring you into combat. I think there's just some like I think dynamic threshold. Effective and efficient resurrection. Hey Shredder. Well, actually, on this character, we haven't been dying that much. We've been doing quite well. I am somebody who like if I can kill 5,000 mobs in a certain period of time, dying 5 times, or kill 4,500 mobs without dying once, I'll kill 5,000 mobs and die 5 times. That's more of a main character thing, but we're literally testing our limits right now. So yeah, there'll be some death and stuff like that, but there's a lot of folks like it'll be like, oh hey, like a group of people will be like, oh, what are we gonna go fight? And they'll be like, oh, you fight a dragon, that'll be fun. They're like, oh no way we could take a dragon. And then by the time they work up the nerve to fight a dragon, it dies like in 30 seconds. And it's kind of like, well, what's the you could have been fighting him so much. Modify deck. Let's go here. Let's go to light armor. We'll drop evasion in here, which should be helpful. It's not super powerful right now. Oh, we didn't rebuff our Atos buff either. It's not super powerful, but it'll be something for us. Atos buff actually would be nice to have right now. Yeah, I love the dragon fights. That's no secret. You know what we could do too is switch to healing touch, because again, we're running healing ray instead of healing touch here, because we need to train healing ray. So our healing ray is level 93, so it's almost as powerful. We're doing max 139 here, we're doing max 137 here, but the big difference is healing ray takes an extra 0.1 seconds to cast, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. It means if you're spamming it to cooldown, you can't, you get to cooldown when you still have entire healing rays to cast. So yeah. We're not, this isn't an exhibition of power. This is very much a kind of finding roughly where our limits are without, theoretically our limit is when we are at full power what's killing us, but it's just finding where we are and stuff, and because we keep going faster than we can keep track of. We keep getting stronger faster than we can keep track of. I mean, we hit 450 DPS in there and we were climbing, so I'm curious to see how that goes. We might, in situations, we might be able to get over 1,000. In fact, the zombie waves, we definitely go over 1,000 now. Level 5, so look at the level 20 as time goes on. Expected. And not really. I mean, the reason, part of the reason, again, it depends on the player. There are a lot of high level players that really kind of refuse to die and don't die a lot. Honestly, one of the things that a lot of higher level players I've noticed are much more willing to do is die. Um, and it's because again, if you're trying to find where your limits are and trying to get better and trying to find pull back on all the defense you can so that you have more room for offense, you just you end up in a place that is a more capable character in terms of combat. So it seems counterintuitive, but being a high level advanced character and and dying a lot kind of oftentimes goes hand in hand. Again, there are plenty of exceptions to the rule, but it is an overall trend, at least as far as I've noticed. All right, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in for the whole thing, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my initial pull like this, and with a charged healing ray, then I'm gonna drop. Keeping decent eye on our cover lines. Drop the ray there because I need to be able to put ring. So we're gonna cast ring. Oh, see, okay, that wasn't good. There's no one else in this zone either. That was a rough knockdown. I was a long way from his foot. So I have confusion on now, which is gonna kind of make this impossible. I was not close to that guy's foot. So what it is, it's when it's if you're close enough at the time it basically triggers, which is desynced from the animation. Is what can cause that. It's really bad if you're not instance master, but I am instance master. I was just running by one of them when they hit it. Ah, what a shame. We still got like 275 already on that. Yeah, we still have food. All right, I'm gonna drop an early ice field this time as well. Oh, wow. Disabling shot. So rough. Incidentally, I'm content that this place is worth 4 million an hour for us at this level, and actually probably a little bit more. So I'm not. Pretty much when we hit the 30-minute mark and we were a little over 2 million, I was happy to say that without worrying about running a full hour and looking at the XP here. We were having reasonable projections in that range when we were hopping around. Hopping around is arguably more profitable, although we'd have to check. It is likely more profitable, but it is nice to be able to just kind of chill at one place. Hopping around's always better, yeah. An unbiased opinion from Mr. Green. So as soon as possible, I need to get that barrier between me and those marksmen. Come in here. Okay. Top field there. He's got a rock. He's got a rock. He's got a rock. I'm actually going to use that. Oof, man, I thought he'd be slower. Oh, no, yeah. See, see? Okay. With those knockdowns, I'm just not going to be able to do it. I don't see how that knockdown got me. Because I was away from him before he started the animation, no doubt about it. Oh, man, yeah. All right. And that's obviously well outside that range. You can see that when you're standing there fighting him. All right, we'll do one more. We'll see. That first round we added on was, running pretty well. So we'll do one more and see, but especially if it's another one of those way outside range knockdowns, I think I think that's all the patience I have for that part of it. If I get stand out of the wall, I'm gonna get lit up by the archers. Um, that said, again, we're working a specific problem right now. So changing the problem doesn't help us. 14 minutes 10 seconds. That doesn't change though. It's just the time to res up gets longer, but that's not indicated by the onk penalty. So E21 is what we buff into now, which is pretty impressive. Ooh, rocks through the walls. Lots of them. Dash is already worn down. So 655 I'm seeing. Those disabling shots are so nasty. little premature on that potion there, unfortunately, but we'll live with that. Getting a little over anxious on the ray there. Hide from that rock behind that wall. Yeah, drop a fireball there. That'll at least hit one of the trolls. That troll's posted. We'll hit him, and maybe that marksman, though I don't think will splash that far. Come in here. Really just fireballs for the trolls. I don't know if we hit 700 DPS. I don't think. Our DPS is going to fall in the 30-second window now because there's too few mobs left. But 6... like whatever, 650-ish in the 30-second. Which again, not bad for someone under level 90. That's you know, level 89 right now. That's good damage. Obviously, it's across a host of mobs, but that's pretty good. We start doing a little more nice tactics here. Okay, start looting all this stuff. Be careful, they both fall on us at the same time. That could be it. Curtains for all Zolhan. Ooh. Alright, okay, go. We were a little bit better about tucking cover that time. More responsive to rebuffing our dash, because our dash still doesn't last long. Certainly helped. Stuff like coming through, seeing that rock on that troll coming through here and ducking behind here for cover on that specific rock. It's little stuff like that, but there we go. I got through it. Yeah, this Lua is OCX tools, and this one's buff monitor. But so yeah, you know, there we go. Not bad at all for level 89. Without, like, you know, we don't have defensive stance trained. We did put evasion on. We did some conceit to defense by adding evasion. We actually didn't rebuff it as much as we should have in that. But yeah, cool. That was fun. Yeah, they're both really good Lua tools. I don't know. So to me, that's the value of it. Again, we're on an accelerated course here, as far as getting this going through this build to level 100. But part of it is kind of demonstrating, you know, a viable way to do that and all that, even if it takes a little bit longer for someone's first time going through doing it. But for me, a lot of you know, combat tactics that are outside, they literally are just stuff like taking cover and stuff. That's one of the reasons I'm very much a fan of keeping, you know, of keeping running back in on the same thing. So clearly that's very doable. There is some chance in it. Like one of them, we got hit with a 425 crit to the back off an archer. That's just rough. That's always going to hurt. Higher evasion would help. Obviously the Castle Atos buff would have helped there. But there is an element of luck to it. Just who does what attacks, what crits when, and stuff like that. But also, I was doing a wider pull over here. Instead of coming straight into the courtyard, just come straight into this room back here, coming straight into that room back there and having the better cover and keep creating a tighter grouping of them so I could use more cover. That's what we did the last round, and that was much better way to run it. That's also what we did the first round, because we didn't realize how many we were gathering the first round, really. So what that prevented is, like last time we were running in, we were gathering all this stuff. It would stay kind of spread out because it's ranged mobs. So by the time we came back here, we were getting hit still from, you know, multiple places, and there was no single point of cover we could take unless we retreated further back and like took cover behind here. And then we have to try to get to some other place. You have, you know, mages that can even teleport in behind you. You have other mobs running up, and you have to try to get around to some other place. And you're so in the open before you can get back to this room. But the second time we came in and ran it, the most recent time we came and ran it, where we just cleared it, running in here like this and just coming to this room and dragging everything to it. We're gonna have to get out of here. Dragging everything to it. I have nice good coverage here. I can pull back as stuff comes in, pull back to this coverage back here. Once enough stuff comes in, I can run around here. You get a little bit of coverage there, and then once you run out, if everything's inside, Like, you could duck here for immediate coverage. Usually you still have some stuff hitting you, or you could duck around back right here like we were doing and drag them across a ring and stuff. And get time to actually cast your ring. So, yeah, I don't know. It's fun to work stuff like that and actually get, get better. Sometimes, I don't know. The way it's not the sentiment I mean, but sometimes it's worth it to get better instead of playing smarter, as it were. Because if you are, if you know how to play smart, and you use that to solve every problem, you don't ever really have a chance to get better at some of the other stuff, like the actual in combat tactics and stuff, because you don't have places you can go do that. If you have high skill level already, you have high end gear, and you know how to build a good deck and stuff like that, and how to use it, to do all that stuff. There's not a lot of games in the places in the game that are super challenging. They give that kind of challenge, so good for learning and stuff. Anyway, we are over encumbered. We are walking really slowly right now because our strength potion fell off, and plus we just grabbed all the loot from all those guys. So we're really over encumbered. Our move speed is minus 30%. So 28.8 if you want to be specific about it. So we're gonna go ahead and suit up with an ox belt. We're gonna go dump some weight. Flip that, and let's go to Owl's Head Upper. And 350, that's what I was, or 650, excuse me, roughly, DPS. That wasn't bad. We could at some point go check out like the zombie waves. I don't want to do those right now. But on that penultimate zombie wave, we must be hitting, I don't know, like 1400, something like that. I don't know. No, it must be more than that. It's kind of crazy. No, it couldn't be that much more than that, though, could it? Yeah, we'll see at some point. All right, let's go to Theo here. Hey, Theo, how you doing? Let's see what he wants to buy. Mossy handle. I gotta see how much cause. I gotta figure out how much cause will pay for a mossy handle weapon. Theo pays. He tag matches more than Pip does. On the things that Pip tag matches, Theo pays the same because that's what tag match is. It's only one price. And then but there's more stuff that Theo will tag match. So yeah, overall he pays more, just because he'll tag match more items. But there's no gradation there. It's either NPCs pay 80% of NPC value for anything and everything, unless they tag match certain items, and they pay 100% of the NPC value for that item. Remembering that NPC value is given for like weapons or things with durability. The column for NPC value is at 100% durability, so it'll be rated down if it has lower durability. That's its pristine NPC value. Yeah, they have a wider range of tag match stuff. Pip, I think, is pretty much just like Rusty, chainmail and plate mail. Might be ragged stuff too, but I think it's like just Rusty stuff. Maybe it's Rusty and ragged. I'd have to check. I don't know. I don't use Pip because Theo. There's no better one than Theo. Ardoris and Castellatos are just as good, but. Oh yeah, weapons too. All right, so let's see. Level. So yeah, we're 40% of the way to level 90 now. I mean, 40% of the way through level 89, I should say. We're way more than 40% of the way to level 90. We're already at level 89. All right, so let's go here. We'll hit the merchant. Oh, let's take off our ox belt. I hit up the alchemy merchant here. We'll go to. Oh, there's not a post list out in Town Crier. That's right. Really? That's not good. My 250 go from a Town Crier and go ahead and get my coconuts too. What do you say to him to get coconuts? You just say coconuts? Oh yeah, I didn't say mountain. Excuse me. Coconut left, right, and nose pick. Cool. Thank you, sir. Reagents trader, and you will get all my potions that are lesser. Hey, 2 potatoes. Oh, and gemstones. I probably got a decent number of gemstones for you. And I guess we didn't kill all that many trolls. We're mostly killing satyrs there. Oh, that last group of mobs we did there was 600,000 about XP. That's impressive. And the first bit of our XP has actually fallen off, so it might have been a little bit more. Wow. Ooh, mine lock 111. We're only gonna go to 110. I mean, we're gonna go to 120 eventually. It's just expensive. But we'll lock that at 111, and we're pretty good. The cooldown is pretty good. It hasn't been much of a pain. Cool. Let's go to Arlia. Arlia shops. The left and right coconuts. Clop, clop, clop. You say mount to him, and he'll give you the left and right coconuts. See? You have coconuts. We don't bang them together anymore, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're the pre-mount thing, but you can still pull them out. You don't make the little animation. There's no emote to do that, right? There's a fun little bit of history more than anything else, but I like to get them. Okay, so I guess we can make a bag for Coswald, and see what we're gonna put over there for him. I've got to grab a backpack first. Oh, you still can't use your utility bar while you have them equipped. That's funny. So it's like still counting you as mounted. Or whatever, but okay, so backpack, actually we don't have to put anything in here yet. All right, what do we have for Coswald? Ancient essences we're keeping. Oops, bananas don't need to put in there. So call that 6,000, 7,000. Actually, yeah, these are only gonna take room in my bank. I'll least a console, I guess. So 7,000. We were saying. And we'll call that 8,000 because we'll throw in the Elven Brandy with it. 8,000. I guess 10,000 will do for Might Eighth. I'll pay 2,000 for the Might Aether one. At 10,000, so 12, 14. Cosel doesn't really pay for bundles. I'm just gonna open these bundles. This is a rough one. So 65, 1 in 10. So let's say this bumps us up to like 18,000. Troll essences. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll do. That'd be about 26. All this and this 28. And that's what we'll sell to him now. Oh, we have Primal Beartooth we can sell too. So that's 28,000. So backpack. Name item. 28K. And I'll have to send that over to him later. Let's see what we get out of our supply bundles. So let's go ahead and go to I guess tab 6. Start at the bottom with the gray. We get recall scroll, which we are using. Nothing super special though outside of that. It is just a gray bundle, of course. Guessing about what? Sorry. Yellow bundle. Hey, we got a Book of Learning uncommon. We also got an alchemy ring, which was the artifact we got. Good. Nothing special there for us. Caltrops. We were using caltrops. Oh yeah, I don't have anything to send. I like my streamer bundles are spent. I have like, if you look at like, yeah, I mean I stream, the number of hours I stream is so much more than anyone else. So I don't, I try to, I don't know. I could meter them out over the course of the entire month and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll give them out at like, a normal rate that people give them out at, and then they'll run out and whatever. It's just easier. I can't give out channel points. Oh, you mean like a channel points wager? Yeah. Kind of. Maybe next time. Yellow bundle here. We get focus health. But to be fair, I used to do other stuff too. I used to do fun and innovative and novel things, but now everybody else also does those things, so it got boring. So now I just give them out. Because all my fun and innovative stuff is no longer fun and innovative. It's just what everybody does. But I don't know. We'll think of something else eventually. I got, if I'm gonna think of new stuff to do, it's gonna be something, I try to think of new series to do like this and stuff, and the Nebula Forge stuff. I'm trying to put figure out all that stuff. So I just haven't put, and the Nebula Time Trials as well. I haven't put that much into you know, that much thinking time into new bundle stuff in a while and stuff. I just kind of coasting on like, yeah, who wants a bundle, you get one. Because the truth is, I mean, again, you know, if with as much as I stream, it's not. I give them away at like a much lower rate than other channels. Even if I say, okay, who wants one? It seems like a, you know, just like a very you know, generous, you know, copious amounts of giving away bundles. But if you work it out like, you know, per hour, it's actually way less than other folks do. Yeah, well, they're always going to go. That's the thing, though. They're always going to go quick. If unless I specifically like meter and ration them, it's just like I stream enough hours and there's enough people around that like the number of bundles per watch hour that I could give away is super low. It's like less than 10% of what a lot of other streams is, I think. So, you know, rather than try to number all that out so that they last for the entire month, we have prize packs and stuff. We have other stuff we can give away. There's like the pick a pocket thing for people getting loot. We give other loot away anyway and stuff like that. And like the prize packs, if we start doing stuff with those, you know, towards the end of the month when we run out of bundles, we give away more prize packs. Those like a 20% chance for a village deed. So, you know, it's kind of nice to get into those because they are exciting. Hopefully for folks, because you get a chance at a village deed. But last one is the blue bundle. Speaking of exciting and a chance at a village deed, actually a chance at something even larger than a village deed, like a town deed out of these. If you're lucky, as Flare was recently. We'll open up the blue and see if we get anything popping out of here. Well, we got an uncommon sort of speed. Coswald will buy that. We just made our little packet, so we won't sell it to him today. But yeah, Coswald will buy the sort of speed, and zinc and other stuff. Again, other kind of lesser stuff. A couple hundred gold off the Onyx. Yeah, so all together we made what a few grand off it, off those bundles. Not bad. We got. So we're up to 33,000. So we got about 13,000 straight gold and scrap sell gold. We're getting another 20 whatever from Coswald for the stuff we just turned to the chest, and we're getting a sorry, yeah, no, it's not. It's sorry, no, it's what I meant was yeah, sorry. What I meant was it is a 1 in 20 chance to get a town deed. Village deeds will be 1%. We don't have the village deeds yet because I only have 20 bundles. But yeah, no, sorry, it's a 1 in 20 at a POT deed, so a 5% chance at a POT deed. Yeah, so all in all, not bad. To add a few grand on top of this is those bundles were worth half as much as our other loot anyway. Our other sell loot, not our straight gold loot. So those are pretty good. Put these here. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, it's fun to give, you know, to have decent prizes for folks and stuff. And we're all just here having fun, so. Oh, we got an elemental too. I missed the elemental dropping out of there. Yeah, okay, so those actually, no learning speed foods, unfortunately, but those bundles actually did get us a nice little pile of cash here, actually. Less than the bundles themselves sell for, but that's why I don't sell bundles and I don't pay for bundles, is because they tend to go for a lot more than they're worth, because people, you know, they're like lotto tickets, which is it's fine, you know, it's fun. If you want to scratch that itch, especially in a game that's, you know, that's fairly harmless, you know, way to have a little bit of excitement. So I'm all for that. It's just, you know, doesn't appeal to me all that much. But certainly happy enough with what dropped out of those for this character especially. Luck rings for the win. Yeah, I should have put on my luck rings. I had to try to get luck rings before I could put them on. All right, so we still got stuff in our bank too. Look at all those learning books we're stacking up too. Okay, here, let's go to our Castle Atos turn in. Just so we have that done for today, and then yeah, then we'll see what's up. Oh wow, we're at 3 hours. No wonder. No wonder my mind's falling apart. Well, we'll do cast test. I'm gonna grab a water and I don't know if I'm gonna grab a water and have a spoonful of honey. That'd be good. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, I should say another reason we kind of started doing the okay, who wants a bundle thing is because also, especially when I couldn't stream all that much. Um, well, one, when I wasn't streaming as much, obviously the I was giving out a closer rate of bundles per hour streaming than other streamers were. So I didn't have to worry about the limiting as much in that respect as I do when I'm able to stream more. But also, like, there's a point at which it's like, we're spending, if I can stream for 2 hours and we're spending like 30 minutes of that giving away bundles. Obviously, giving away the bundles is fun. But there's a point where it's like we weren't able to, like, we were trying to adventure and stuff. Like, we never had enough time to do other stuff because I always be like, oh yeah, okay, you got to do a bundle thing and stuff. Which means I got to try to wrap up earlier and stuff like that. So, um, part of it also was to have a more actual playtime, especially during shorter streams. So game, Fox and Rabbit game. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And they are fun. I'd like to do. I'd like to do stuff like that as well. But again, and I will do stuff like that again. But I got to think of something a little more novel. I don't know. I like stuff being different. I'm really into variety. You can tell by the number of characters we play and the different ways we play the game and stuff. But I really do love variety and stuff. So I just want to think of stuff that's a little more novel that we haven't already done and that other people aren't doing and stuff, and try to have a little more fun with it that way. Grab this buff while we're here. Probably worth chugging a wolf speed just for this. We bought a 100 stack of wolf speed, so. Hey, there you are. Safe fall of 54 is pretty legitimate. They're jumping off stuff like that, and we didn't hit the ground. Granted, we hit on the barrel or whatever, but we can go a pretty far distance without taking fall damage now, because the baseline safe fall distance, the baseline, distance you could fall before starting to take damage increased, and then this just stacks on top of that. Rabbit foot charm. Thank you for the XP. I appreciate the confection bunnies. I'll say I appreciate them, but really, I'm not too thrilled. It'd be rude to say that to a child, though. They gave you their candy. Jump off the guild hall in Arlia. Yeah, all right. Let's give it a shot. Let's head back over to Arlia. This one will hurt. Hopefully, it doesn't hurt 644 worth. But we'll give it a shot. Then I really do need to get some water. And yeah, I'm gonna treat myself to a spoonful of honeys. Delicious sugar to make the mind work. Yeah, well, yeah, Coswald does too. I mean, Coswald's safe fall is half the time untrained anyway, but all right, here, you know what? I'll do it from up here. Actually, you know what? Here, we'll even get this jump buff on us first. It won't last that long. Goodbye, cruel world. 618. I took 26 life to spare there. Whew, that's exhilarating. A Russian roulette with fall damage, huh? Do another. So close. Wait, hey, what do you mean so close? Oh, thank goodness, that's what you're supposed to say. Strider, we're doing some hopping. We hopped off the guild hall up here, and I had because we were talking about my safe fall. Safe fall's getting pre-up. We were talking about safe fall just being powerful, even at level 54 or 53 is what it was. We were able to jump off stuff without using it. So Submarine Mike said, "Jump off the guild hall," and you know, if my friend's jumping off a bridge, I'm gonna. So we are, yeah, we are gonna see how close we get here. 26 health is what we had left last time. $13 health left. Got us down to 13 that time. Oh, no, no, no. $22? Okay, not bad, not bad. We are, of course, leveling our safe fall as we're doing this. Drop combat for a moment, get a little bit faster regen. I don't want to start burning potions for this on this character. $27. All right. Well, we seem pretty. Oh, did we take safe fall there, or is our safe fall already? No, well, it couldn't because yeah, we're taking damage. If you take damage, you take. Um. Do. This is a slightly more fun way to train your healing ray up, isn't it? 15 is what that one was. I don't know if we're gonna break 13. 13 is pretty good. We'll give it one more shot. If we get below 13 without dying, everybody gets Kodos. That's what we'll do. Oh, I'll just splat off that. This one's actually like pretty much perfect height for us. Woohoo! $22. All right. So 13 was the best we did. If anyone could jump off that and land below 13 health, but still be alive, I'd like to see it. No, yeah, it's a fun challenge thing, I guess. Everybody jump off stuff and so you could have the lowest health while still being alive. It's a fun little goofy thing. All right, I'm gonna get up. I'm in desperate need of water and some move arounds and a little brain sugars. So I will be back in a. I'll be back in a couple minutes, and we'll see how we're carrying on.